If you're getting ready to take the Mississippi Carpentry exam and you want to pass on your first try, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to break down what this exam really tests you on, the exact reference books you're going to be using, and the key strategies to avoid common mistakes and how to study smarter and not longer. This exam is an open book exam, but don't let that fool you. Most people fail because they don't know how to use their books efficiently, so let's fix that. Welcome to One Exam Prep's Next Level Contractor Channel, America's #1 contractor licensing test prep company. If you're preparing for the Mississippi Carpentry Contractor exam, then stay tuned because I will be giving you a special discount code on all Mississippi prep materials towards the end of the short video. A Mississippi Carpentry Contractor is a licensed professional authorized by the Mississippi State Board of Contractors to perform structural and finished carpentry work on commercial construction projects that meet or exceed the state's monetary threshold. This license allows a contractor to build, install, alter, repair, and maintain wood-based structural components such as framing systems, roof structures, doors, windows, cabinetry, dry assemblies, interior finishes in accordance with the state building codes and safety regulations. The carpentry exam is an open book exam composed of 60 questions. You're going to have 2 hours to complete the exam, and you must answer 70% correct in order to pass. Let's break down the subject on the exam. You're going to have safety for 6 questions, insulation for 1 question, windows and doors for 3, rough carpentry and formwork for 27, finished carpentry 14, drywall 7, and siding 2 for a total of 60 questions. To apply for the Mississippi Contractor license, including the carpentry classification, you must demonstrate actual construction experience in the classification you're applying for. This typically is done by listing 3 jobs you've completed that are relevant to carpentry work, showing your involvement in those projects, and including them on your application, along with reference letters that verify your work history and competency. So, Mississippi does not specify a strict number of years in statute for the carpentry classification. Instead, you must substantiate your experience with completed jobs and references. Let's walk through the exact books you're going to be tested on and what's typically used on the exam. First will be the OSHA 29 CFR Part 1926. This book is heavily tested. Expect questions on fall protection, scaffolding, ladders, trenching, and excavation, and PPE requirements. OSHA questions are usually direct. If your book is properly tabbed, these are some of the fastest points of the exam. Carpentry and building construction. This is your core carpentry book. It covers framing methods, foundations, roof construction, doors, windows, and finishes, basic construction math. Many questions are scenario-based, asking how something should be built or installed correctly. Know your chapter layout, framing structural members, and load paths come up often. The BCSI Guide to Good Practice for Wood Truss. This book focuses on handling and storage of trusses, proper installation, bracing, and restraint requirements. Expect questions related to safety, structural integrity, manufacturer recommendations. The exam loves testing what not to do with trusses. Next will be the Gypsum Construction Handbook 7th edition. This book shows up for drywall insulation, fastener spacing, fire-rated assemblies, and ceiling systems. Questions often combine gypsum with fire resistance or code compliance. Know how to quickly find tables and diagrams. That's where the answers live. Next will be the International Building Code 21 edition. So starting in August 7, 2025, the 2021 IBC is required. And as of November 1st, 2025, the 2018 IBC will no longer be accepted. This book is critical. Expect questions on occupancy classifications, fire separation, egress requirements, and structural components. IBC questions are rarely memorization based. They test your ability to navigate chapters quickly. Finally will be the complete illustrated guide to furniture and cabinet construction. This book supports cabinet construction methods, joinery, wood movement, installation principles. It's not as heavily tested as others, but when it appears, the questions are very specific. Pro tip, know the difference between construction techniques, not just terminology. Here's the biggest mistake people make. They study content instead of navigation. Your prep should focus on tabbing and highlighting, time practice, and learning which book answers which question. Here's how successful students approach this exam. They tab and highlight their books properly. If your books aren't organized, you will run out of time. Practice finding answers, not memorizing them. The exam rewards navigation speed. Skip tough questions first, answer what you know, and then come back. No two contractors study the same way. That's why One Exam Prep offers multiple exam prep options to fit every learning style, schedule, and budget. We have the online course, which is going to walk you through every exam topic step by step, including for this exam and the business exam. We'll have the book set, which is the official reference material for the exam, and include the highlight and tab book set as well. which is a game changer. You can walk into the exam with your books highlighted and tabbed, and we also have the Mississippi Corporate LLC registration and application processing. And of course, going back, if you use code MS10CC at checkout for 10% off any of these products. If you set up your exam correctly and train for speed, passing the Mississippi Carpentry Contractor exam on your first try is very doable. If you want a guided study plan, practice support, and a proven system to get through this exam faster, check out One Exam Prep resources below. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more contractor videos, and we'll see you in the next one.